Hello, Sarah Badorine here, self-care educator of sdyogi.com. Today I'm going to be talking about yoga and some of the ways you can incorporate it and the lessons it teaches in your everyday life. So what kind of got me thinking about this was an event that I have coming up along with another yoga teacher named Allison Smith. It's a hike to yoga, which if you live in or near the Bay Area and you would like to know more information about that and be able to come and join us, just go to hike2yoga.com, and there you can fill out your email and name, and you will not only receive the dates and starting times of these hikes where we're going to be including a yoga class at the top, but you'll also receive a guide, an e-guide to the 5 best postures to incorporate in your yoga practice. So even if you don't live in the Bay Area and you hike or you like to take walks, you can download that e-guide for free and you can start incorporating these postures into your hike right away. So that's that. But in addition, this started getting me thinking about, adding yoga to my hike got me thinking about adding yoga to other aspects of life. And if you live in the Bay Area or LA or anywhere where there's traffic, you know that sometimes you just need something to help you get through a moment that's challenging. Traffic drives me crazy, and it not only brings up fear, but frustration and lack of control. And that happens in lots of different ways in life. So if you don't have a regular practice on your mat, you can still begin to incorporate some of the teachings of yoga, even sitting in your car, or maybe going to the dentist office, something that brings up anxiety, a work meeting. And I'm going to teach you 2 of those aspects now. And you might only know yoga as a physical practice, which of course it is a lot that way, but it's also very much a mental and emotional practice. It teaches us how to do a lot of things internally. Number 1 that I'm going to talk about is just using the breath as a tool. So obviously we're always breathing all the time if we're alive, but we don't often recognize it and we don't often use it to help us. Using the breath to support you through an action, a moment, or a struggle can really make things easier. So for instance, if you're about to get on the freeway and you see it's 5 o'clock, you know that traffic's going crazy, bumper to bumper, and maybe anxiety starts to come up for you there, and you're trapped in your car, right? You can't get up and start doing downward dog, but what you can do is use the tool that's always available to you, and that's your breath. No matter where you are, whether you're alone or with a million people, you have your breath to use. So use it as a tool. Begin to focus more on it. Slow it down. Expand the inhales. Notice if you're letting go all the way in your exhales. And even if you say you have kids screaming in the back, or whatever the obstacle may be for you, you can just say 3 breaths. I'm just going to try focusing on 3 breaths. And that's a tiny commitment that I feel like anybody could try. So that's the number 1 lesson that yoga teaches that you can use absolutely anywhere. How cool is that? The number 2 lesson, which for me was a huge one, and I had a situation with a student today who it's a big one for her too, and I think it is for a lot of people, is your internal dialogue. And what that means basically is, how do you speak to yourself when you're going through something? Are you saying things like, toughen up, get through it, you can do it, don't be stupid? Or are you saying things like, hey, you're doing okay, we're going to get through this, you're doing a really good job, just focus on the breath and we'll get through it. Teaching yourself how to speak to yourself kindly with patience, the way you would maybe to a small child. So mustering up that ability to nurture and turning it towards yourself. that can be a really huge step towards accomplishing your goal of reducing anxiety or stress, or accomplishing a race or a hike, whatever it is that you have that you want to succeed in. So focusing on the breath and a non-violent and kind, patient internal dialogue. These are things that you can use no matter what age you are, no matter your physical abilities. And I hope that you do. I hope that this helps you. So once again, if you'd like to sign up for our hikes to yoga here in West Marin, go to hiketoyoga.com. Otherwise, and then you'll receive your free e-guide. You can also visit me at sdyogi.com for any of your self-care needs. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and namaste.